Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Chalk, joined by my friend and colleague, 5-foot wonder, Jill Ciminillo. A little tired this morning. We just got done doing a multi-day thing, but we had breaking news.
We have breaking news, and I figured I would also wear an appropriate T-shirt today to be clear who's in charge here.
Right.
Right.
Anyways, we have breaking news in the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. We had the update for 2023. I think it just got a color or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a special edition of some sort, and we're just like, oh, so that means that we're not getting a new 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Got it. That's 2024.
Yes, 2024. So we have spy photos that we purchased this morning. So here's the deal. They send me an email. I buy them. I put them on the screen for you guys so we can check out what the next generation Tacoma's going to be like. So, Jill, would you do the honors and fire up the spy photography?
Yeah, because if you watched our live stream last night, you know that, he doesn't actually like the magic mouse. It's really not that hard.
Okay, so here we go. These are spy photos, and we can see a front end. So we're going to see a lot of stuff from the TNGAF platform, which basically means it combines that with the Tundra.
Yeah, and so the first thing I noticed is the headlights actually shining through. That's a very familiar shape.
Right, and so you can see next to the 4Runner, you can see that it is the Tacoma size, right? Right. So yeah, the front end looks very Tundra-like. And as we go around, there's this prize in the back, right?
And taillights too, yeah. And then, underneath. Look underneath. Quick.
Yep, we're gonna get to that moment. It's coil link suspension, which is what the Tundra has, right? So we'll probably do composite bed still. Tundra has. We'll do a 5-link coil suspension. Tail lights are the same. Front end's gonna be the same. I don't know if they can do the Hulk Hogan mustache though.
Here's to hoping they don't do that, because you clearly don't like it, and a lot of people don't either.
So this is, they're off-road testing, and we'll get to some photos here that really line up what the looks like underneath. But that is a 5-link coil suspension, which is the first time ever in a midsize truck's gonna have that.
Okay,
that's gonna be huge news. Yeah, and we also expect this truck to have a turbocharged engine and a hybrid.
And the interior is very messy. It's like Frankenstein's bride right now. As they are piecing it together with components probably from the Tundra and the old model, just to basically make the vehicle function.
Right. This is test mule.
So lots of exposed wires so that they can plug things in and test.
Yeah. And so again, the big news here is suspension, and we have some great photos here in a minute that will show really the connection between that and the Tundra and what you're looking at. There's a bolt I think they kind of put out in that photo. But yeah, so the sequential, I can't even talk this morning. The sequential taillights that go like that. I'm gonna see that has going to be a big thing. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, spy photos are always interesting.
Spy photos are always very interesting, and we were hoping this truck would come out a little bit sooner, but supply chain issues, microchip, blah blah blah. It's like
broken
beating
record.
Dead horse there. You can see the truck bed shot there, still very unfinished.
Right, it looks like a double cab with a 500-foot bed too, because you can see that smaller rear door.
Yeah.
So for sure, yeah. And again, you can see that inside that bed, that's definitely the composite bed, just like the Tundra has. So no changes there. Be interesting to see what they're probably not taking weight out of this like they have in the past. They're probably going to weigh the same curb weight, which is what Toyota likes doing. Instead of reducing weight, I'm sure we'll have more aluminum like in the hood and tailgate design, trying to drop weight in certain areas, but they tend to take weight out of certain areas and add it back in the chassis. Is what they do with the Tundra. The Tundra is not even lighter, so interesting. Looks like they're this is the cool photos. These are the cool ones where they're literally going up. Now this the Tacoma TRD Pro and some of the Tacoma had crawl control, and the new Tundra with crawl control is super quiet. It's much quieter, so I imagine this is what they're testing, because it was like the of the ABS brakes. And there wasn't no problem with the vehicle, but it definitely sounded bad.
Yeah. No, you know what? A lot of the all vehicles sound bad when you're off-roading, because things are like,
yeah, right.
And you're like, did I break it? No, that's just the vehicle doing its job. But yeah, quieter would be a little bit better.
I was kind of looking around. We have the shark fin on the top. I don't see an antenna on the front. I don't think they've had it for a while. I think they're just going with the antennas.
Yeah.
So there's a side profile. The mirrors look like they're probably about the same, maybe a little bit bigger. I can't really tell any differences there, but trying to there we go. More suspension photos. And again, hang with us. We're going to go around the backside here in a minute. I know it's coming. We're
going to get there. They sent us, I think, like 26 photos.
Yes. So that's going to be the big screen like it is in Tundra, right? You can see where like the bolt holes are, like bolt the iPad here. Bolt the infotainment screen there. There we go. There's the photos. See that bolt right there? And see that connects to the spring, and see that's a cross member going across in front of the rear axle cover or differential
So
cover.
Tundra versus
Tundra
the Spy
versus
Shot.
Tacoma. Yeah. See, it's gonna have a cool suspension for sure. So it'll be interesting to see ride and handling. I mean, that's gonna be one of the better riding trucks, and interesting stuff.
No, I mean, I think this is interesting. We are certainly a really long way off. When do you think we'll actually start to see? Because Toyota loves to do let me tease you for a year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when do you think we'll start seeing actual teaser photos?
I'm gonna say that we're gonna see some more of this. Well, no, what they'll do? Let's see. So we have auto show stuff. So we won't do an auto. They don't do auto shows anymore. So they could do like next year Toyota headquarters, confidential, which would be June of next year. We could see teaser images and such. That's probably gonna be what's gonna happen. So Toyota has not done auto shows they haven't done for a while, and they're starting to do more and more. I mean, they're at auto shows,
right?
But not like big presentations, right? So
reveals,
so
like that,
And next week we're heading to Texas. So headquarters, and they do some reveals there too. So we won't see this Tacoma there, but I think in the next year we'll see that. And as per Toyota fashion, they'll send out a couple teaser images and they'll send a press release and we'll have embargoes and stuff. I really hope they don't do the long lead Tundra spy photo stuff.
Yeah, starting 3 years in advance, and here's like this little like bolt or this little Easter egg or whatever. No. I mean, judging by the shape of the truck that we saw in these spy photos, the one thing that I don't think we'll see at Toyota Confidential this year. So last year when we were at Toyota Confidential, they showed us the Tundra
prototype. Yeah.
And so I think that's definitely going to be a next year thing. But sometimes they sneak us in, show us something, like they take our phones away, and they show us something cool. But I don't think it's going to be that.
No, so all right. So recap: we have the big news: the coil link suspension.
Yeah,
we know there's new interior. It's probably going to match the Tundra. We know the front end's going to be matching like probably a baby Tundra on the front end, right? The rear end's going to have the same taillights. We know that stuff. They're going to definitely have a TRD Pro version because they love doing that stuff. The big question is, are we going to follow the GMC Denali route and do when they did the Canyon Denali? Could we see a Tacoma capstone?
Yeah, I think 100% we're going to see a Tacoma capstone.
That's going to be an interesting one because people are like, why would you spend that much money on a midsize truck? Well, if it fits the trails better, fits in your garage better, and you want the luxury, that's what customers are doing. They don't care about more dollar per size of truck, whatever. They just want something that fits your lifestyle. So that could be interesting too.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll see, the SR5s, and we'll see the limited, and we'll see all the different TRD versions because that's Tacoma business.
Right.
They do. I'm sure the car control will be improved. And I'm sure we'll get over-the-air updates. I'm sure we'll do wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. I'm hoping they improve the infotainment system by then. Dear Lord.
Get all the bugs worked out.
Get all the bugs worked out by then. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to see. I think pricing is going to be pretty similar. And what it is now, you'll see destination, what we're seeing right now in the industry, destination fees will go up higher. And that's why they're sneaking a little more profit. They keep raising the destination fees. But I think the pricing will be probably the same. And, again, I could foresee a hybrid version. I don't foresee a plug-in hybrid version. I just love. I think they should do that RAV4 Prime system and use that in Tacoma. I think it's perfect.
Tacoma Prime.
Tacoma Prime. I think it'd be perfect. So
you heard it here first. No.
Right?
Tacoma Prime.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna see. Well, again, I think it's gonna be next year, June. We'll see either drive it or we'll see a presentation on it or something like that. And it'll be the fall of 2023. We'll probably hit dealer if they can build them.
But you know what? Everything we hear is that the world is going to start normalizing somewhere around mid-2023. So, I mean, I think that we definitely have another 6 to 10 months of
craziness. Yeah.
All
right. Well, time for more coffee. So, hey, check out the videos over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you down the road. Come here, magic mouse.